So very good. So we'll understand the partial and residual payment. So until the full payment is done, it will show all your partial amount as open invoice. I mean, sorry, open item. Okay, residual payment on the remaining balance will show as remaining residual item. So let us try to understand in the system. Okay, and so here what I will do, click now here, go back to the document uh, document entry ABIS 70. So post the customer invoice here, put in 6. So we are trying to do partial invoice, sorry, partial payment. Okay, partial scenario. So let us take 1,000 rupees, text here, customer invoice with the same GL account as 4001, which is sales account. I am taking as 1000 as amount, customer invoice. So system expects one real revenue cost account assignment. I am giving cost center. Scroll down here, click on simulate, click on post. Okay, what we have done, we defined, so we posted one customer invoice with amount 1000 rupees. So let us post payment for this as a partial payment. So slash o f dash 28 is my incoming payment. So 14 the same date. So here you can mention as incoming payment partial, incoming payment partial. Select the same account, and to which account you are receiving the payment, 1001, and your amount is, yeah, tell me now how much you want to make as a partial payment. Some 600. Okay, so click on process open items. So the earlier invoice was 1000, but you want to make partial amount as 600. Okay, so you have to come back to the partial amount tab. So payment amount, it's showing as 1000 here, the difference showing as 400. So double click here, so system automatically it will get updated with 600. So we are making payment of 600 rupees. So remaining 400 rupees will show as an open item. Of course, it show all the items will show as an open items under partial payment method. It's taking a lot of time here. 600, you can see here 600. Okay, so go to the document, simulate, click on post. So go back to the report, customer line item report. Here what happens, what it should happen, your both DR, which is customer invoice, partial payment, which is DZ, both showing as open items, even including your the remaining balance 400 also showing as open items. Your customer invoice, your partial payment, and also all the items, the remaining balance also showing as open items. This is your partial payment functionality. Let us clear the total amount. Okay, so what I'll do, just will clear the amount itself. How much left, sir? 400. So here for the same, click on process open items. So here you can see here now. So customer invoice and customer payment, the earlier partial payment invoice. Now it's becoming 0. Okay. So document, simulate, make it as post. Document display. So customer to bank to customer, sorry, bank to, I mean cash to customer. So what it should happen in the report? I'll just close all the intervals which are not required here. So refresh your transaction, customer report transaction. So is that clear everything? Your first initial customer invoice, then your partial amount as 600, then the remaining amount as 400. So until the last partial payment is done, so the remaining amount as payment, when the payment made for the last transaction, the system has created all the open items. So no questions on partial payment, right, sir? Is that clear? So what about residual? So we'll post one invoice, customer invoice slash n FB70. So I'm just posting. I'll just consider some 1200 with a different amount. So let us update some customer invoice as text field. 4000 fun. So I'm updating 1200 value as customer invoice. So take the cost center here. Customer. So this is customer invoice. Back. Click on post. So we posted one customer invoice with 1200 rupees. Now what we'll do? We'll go back to the payment transaction. Now you tell me guys how much amount that you want to make as a partial amount out of 1200. 700. Is that okay? So customer incoming payment account 8100101. So now here, so SAP has provided residual items tab separately. If you are using partial payment, all the items will be shown as open items. But if you are selecting residual item, system gives you system shows the report shows residual item as remaining balance. So if I double click here, the remaining balance is 500. So for this item, system will create one more line item, extra line item. Okay, with a liability with the customer. Select simulate. See here you can see. So earlier my invoice was 1200. This is cleared, and we made a payment of 700. This is also cleared. Now 500 rupees with a pending amount with the same Starlink customer. Okay, click on post. So if you go back to the report, what happens? System keeps only the remaining balance as open item, residual item. This is called residual item. So earlier the 1200 and the payment of 700 rupees has been nullified. Any questions, guys? Yep. Huh, if you double click here, then you will understand, right, sir? If you're looking that, so customer, so system will update you the see 803. See the link between your payment and your residual item. There will be some link. Okay. So if you observe the line items very clearly, so system definitely will update something with reference. And if you go to the tables also, it will show you. Okay. Any other questions? So you will, sir, see, your question is something related to reporting perspective. So if you open the reports, you will get it, sir. You will get, yep, you will get all the details. So, yep. So, for example, if you look at this one, 80190, the initial invoice and initial payment. If you go to 901, okay. So if I double click here, sorry, if I go to the invoice item, for this 801, we paid, see 801 invoice and 901 is payment. For this 801 invoice, we made payment of we made payment with 901 document number. So likewise, you will have different links also. Okay. So this is done. We had seen the both the partial payment and residual payment also. So we have some other scenarios like noted item and advance payments. But anyone has any questions here between partial residual? No, right? Before I start discussing on noted item and advance payments. Is that clear? Okay, so let us discuss on noted items and advance payments. So the same thing. I'll change this rename here 12 p.m. Is that clear? So that we can have some notes here. So what is a noted item? Just assume that we are expecting, give me a minute. So okay, I'm back guys. So just assume that we are expecting some down payment from advance payment from customer. Advance payment from customer. Okay. So we are requesting advance. So this is a scenario actually. This is a scenario we're discussing. So just assume that your first transaction will be we are requesting to customer for what? For advance payment. So this is called noted item. This is not accounting entry. This is called noted item. No accounting impact. Is this is clear? So only one line item will get posted. So now we request is finished. Now we are receiving incoming payment, advance payment. It is advance payment, advance incoming payment from customer. Okay. What is your transaction? Can anyone tell me what is the accounting document here? Bank or cash, cash account, debit and customer account, credit. So here when I'm saying advance payment, right? So here the customer is here in bracket I'm putting as A, advance amount it is. So this A is nothing but special GL transaction in SAP, special GL transaction. Okay. Third, so in case if you are making a customer invoice, for example, here advance your request is some 1000. Also you are made advance payment of 1000 also. Okay. Now in case your customer invoice is also 1000. Okay. So what is your accounting transaction here? Customer debit, debit and sales. Sorry, customer. Sir, invoice. I'm talking about customer invoices, sir. Okay, credit sales. So this is also 1000. Now we already have this advance payment from customer. We already have 1000 rupees with us. Now we are raised one customer invoice to this customer. Okay. So there is no, do you think that we need to make payment since we already have the advance of 1000 rupees? Do we need to make any payment? So for such a scenario, no payment is required because we already have we already have advance payment, okay, from customer. Is this is clear? Okay. So but we need to nullify something, right? In system what it will show, this will show as open item. So at the time of this advance payment, I'll make advance payment against this request. So this will get cleared. Initially to show open item, so this will become open item now. This is showing as open item, not this bank account, but basically this is showing as an open item, customer item with advance. Now when I make customer, this is also showing open item. Now how to clear these two? We already seen that in the GL master, right? Clear account clear. So here also we have one transaction called account clear. I think the transaction code may be F-32, but it's account customer account clear. We'll see this scenario. Okay. Now, in case, so for example, the same case, this scenario is if customer advance and invoice is same. Okay. Second scenario, if customer advance is less and invoice is more, what you will do? So instead of this one, okay, here request is okay, request is sorry, exactly. So if your advance payment is 1000 and your invoice is some 1200, so in that case we have to make payment, customer payment. So what will be your, here it is 200, only remaining amount. So here again cash account to customer account. Sir, it's incoming amount from customer, sir. Why sales is coming here? I'm talking about customer payment. Okay. So this is that clear, sir? Here itself while making payment will clear this advance also. Advance also will clear here itself. Well, under open items, process open items, we select A also. A of 1000 rupees. You agree? Am I confu am I confusing you or is that okay? సో ఇక్కడ చూడు సందీప్, ఫస్ట్ సందీప్ ఇక్కడ చూడు ఏం చేస్తున్నావు అంటే, ఫస్ట్ రిక్వెస్ట్ చేసా, కస్టమర్కి రిక్వెస్ట్ చేసాం, ఎంత వచ్చింది? 1000 రూపీస్ వచ్చింది. 1000 రిక్వెస్ట్ చేసాం, 1000 వచ్చింది. సో 1000 మనకి కస్టమర్ పే చేశాడు. కస్టమర్ ఇన్ సేల్స్ ఎంత చేసాం? 1200 చేసాం. ఇప్పుడు మనం ఆల్రెడీ 1000 చేశాడు, సో 1200 ఇన్వాయిస్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఇంకెంత ఇవ్వాలి మనం కస్టమర్కి? 200 ఇస్తే అయిపోతుంది. సో పేమెంట్, కస్టమర్ పేమెంట్ 200 చేస్తున్నాను అంతే. కాకపోతే ఇది ఇక్కడ ఓపెన్లో ఉంది కాబట్టి, ఒకటి కస్టమర్ ఓపెన్ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ 1000 రూపీస్, అది ఇక్కడ క్లియర్ చేసేస్తాను ఇదే ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ నుంచి. ఈ ఆప్షన్ ఉంది ఇక్కడ. సపరేట్గా వస్తుంది కదా, సపరేట్గా పేమెంట్ కదా. పార్షల్గా ఓకే. లేదు అట్లా అసలు, సరే చూద్దాం, ఇది చూద్దాం, ఇది చూస్తే నీకు అర్థమవుతుంది. ఓకే, ఇది సింపుల్గా ఉంటుంది. దానికి రెసిడ్యూల్ కాదు, పార్షియల్ కాదు, ఇట్స్ స్టాండర్డ్ పేమెంట్. యూ హ్యావ్ టు మేక్ 200 రూపీస్. ఓకే, నువ్వు ఈ 200లో కూడా నువ్వు 100 సపరేట్ చేసుకుంటే పార్షియల్ అవుతుంది. నువ్వు దీనిలో కూడా ఇది నువ్వు 200లో 50 రూపీస్ లేదు నాకు ఇది ఈ 200లో 100 పార్షియల్ చేసుకోవచ్చు, రెసిడ్యూల్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఇట్స్ అప్ టు యూ, వాట్ యూ వాంట్ టు డూ. So we are not discussing partial, we are discussing advance payments here. Okay, so let us understand advance payment from customer. I'm not sure whether this is working in the system or not. Sir, Sandeep sir, Vijay sir, it is working? I don't think so, sir. I don't think so. Yesterday when I was discussing with the uh, Canada guy, it was not working. But let us see. This looks good, but it is not working as per my expectation. Okay, I'll tell you where exactly it is not working, but fine. So what is your first step? Accounting, financial accounting. Did I started the recording?